I'm baking for a mystery client in LA, and you have until the end of this video to figure out who it is. Now, elephant in the room, this is not my kitchen. I'm a little stressed. I don't have any of my normal equipment. And also, somehow I'm baking for a comedy club that has been around for 47 years, where all of the greats have performed. That's your first two clues, okay? And I am not exaggerating, okay? I'm talking Robin Williams, Wanda Sykes, Jim Carrey, Jay Leno. If you can name them, they've been there. I feel honored to just be in the building. And this order is for their 47th birthday, so I'm going to be baking for the staff and for all 20 comedians that are going to be performing. To start, I made a double batch of cupcakes, and I was going to be splitting it in half. So I weighed my batter, split one into confetti, and I split the other into just regular vanilla. And an issue I ran into with all of the cupcakes is that I forgot to bring a scoop, like an ice cream scoop, which is usually how I portion out my cupcakes, but I wanted these all to be perfectly even, so I weighed out the batter, divided it by 12, and then I was able to weigh each cupcake that I was pouring in. It was a whole thing. Now, something to note here is that I started off using some gold foil cupcake liners. I bought a brand that I had never used, and I'm just gonna tell you now, okay, spoiler alert, it was a huge mistake. For some reason, the cupcakes in these liners, they came out like crunchy almost. I don't even know how to explain it. Luckily, I had some parchment liners on hand, so I went ahead and did one batch just to test out the liners and the differences. The gold foil liners were like tearing, they were ripping. I didn't want to serve those to guests. So from there on out, I only used the parchment liners. It was really stressful for a second, but then I was fine. I felt a lot better about the parchment, so I went ahead and made more batches of cupcakes. And I'm only going to be serving the cupcakes to the staff and comedians that are in the parchment liners, okay? Because I know they're perfect and I feel confident in them. I was able to very quickly turn things around. I made a vanilla raspberry cupcake, which is my most popular, some confetti, and some vanilla. And once I switched liners, my God, you guys, these cupcakes, girl, they looked so good. They smelled so good. They were so moist. And while that last batch was baking, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me start making some decorations for the cake that I'll be decorating tomorrow. Now, don't fret. Nobody's going to be eating this part of the cake. So I did use a Pam can to roll out the fondant. Because yes, I did forget to bring a rolling pin from Florida, but it's fine. We cleaned up. I baked off that fondant so it would set nice and hard. I ate some cherries. And your third hint, okay, is that black circle is going to be used as part of a top hat decoration, okay? Now, what are top hats used for? Not really comedy, something else. I don't know. Maybe this place is not only used as a comedy club. Maybe. I got that piece of fondant nice and cleaned up and set it to the side to set fully overnight. Tomorrow, we're decorating all of the cupcakes and decorating a 4-tiered cake. I literally can't wait. I'll see you for that. Okay, love you, bye.